Podcast.
Hi, and welcome to the Mahou Tofu podcast. I'm Daniel, aka Mr. Caboose from the website.
And this is the Checker Knights, also known as Brian.
And this is Code Symphonia 13. My real name is Will.
So, Mahou Tofu started out as an idea I had for me and my friends to get together on a website and put our thoughts on anime, video games, and stuff that we like into writing.
And when Daniel said that, I was like, well, if we're going to do stuff like that, we might as well incorporate other things we like. Like, if you have anime, why can't you have manga, stuff like that, and comics, and all those other things. But one thing that shouldn't have been as difficult as it was when I said, since we were going to cover television, that I had to be allowed to review My Little Pony.
No, we're going to start off with this, aren't we?
Here we go.
Hey, listen, this was important. I said it was a deal breaker, that if I couldn't review My Little Pony on this site, I wouldn't be a part of it. Reason is, hey, you guys love it, hate it, it's a big deal, it has a huge fan base, there's conventions, it is more culturally relevant than a lot of the other things we're going to be reviewing on the site. And I would say so far it's more culturally relevant than anything else on it.
That sounds like a practice speech.
It's not practice speech. I gave the speech when we were starting.
You say that to yourself in the mirror every day?
I had to, because some people didn't want me to do it.
Well...
What?
Nothing.
Do you have
Exactly.
something to say to his face?
Well, at least it's not there yet, but...
It's coming.
It's coming.
Season 3 is going to be over soon, so probably at the end of that I'm going to start doing all the season 1, 2 reviews and everything.
And you're going to flood our site with endless impressions on My Little Pony.
You're going to see so much.
You're going to turn it into a My Little Pony blog? Like you turned it into a Go On blog with Matthew Perry?
Hey dude, it was a great Matthew Perry blog in the beginning.
That's all I saw for a week.
Mahou Tofu.
For those of you that were with us in the beginning,
I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm very sorry. We were trying to hammer things out. It was R&D live. That was our blog. In fact, it's a little bit of that still.
That's part of the fun.
You get to watch us grow.
We're still picking
It's
up
a mystery, even to us.
You're like those parents that sit there confused and very disappointed with your children as they grow up. We're the child. Alright. Anything else you guys want to add about what the blog is, what it's about?
It's just what do we like, and that's what's gonna pop up.
Or what we don't like. We can't only review things we like, or people are gonna see something and be like, that's another thing they like, why even read it? They're just gonna say they like it. You know? We gotta review some stuff we don't like.
And we'll take requests of stuff even if we haven't, read or watched it.
Half of my reviews are requests right now. People like requesting comics.
Yeah, I never got a request yet.
Me neither. Oh.
Yes, you have.
Oh, yeah.
People want you to review boy culture. Calm down. Just
All right.
do the review.
You calm down.
You calm your tiz, everyone.
Alright, on that note, segue guys, into what the next part of this is going to be about. So, we're going to go through our categories, those who have seen the site. We have things, anime, comics, what have you, and in there are our reviews and pieces on what we like. And right now, let's get into what we like and stuff about anime.
Our
Pretty
favorite
big part of the
anime.
site.
I love anime.
Anime's great! Alright.
I hate anime. Nah, just kidding.
Anime's for nerds.
Yeah.
No, that's not a lie.
Yeah, but favorite series, guys? Favorite series.
Let's go first.
Well, I really like Steins Gate, which I saw for the first time this year. And you guys liked it. Brian here introduced me and Will to Steins Gate, and really enjoyed it.
I had to give it a second chance. I tell this story too often. These guys have heard it too often. Where I was watching anime around the time... I've been watching anime for years. Around the time it first came out.
A few decades.
20.
20 decades.
20 decades. I
Is
said
there
I'm
something
only
you're not telling us?
I'm immortal. Alright. Back on track. When it first came out, I read the description for the anime. And it said that there were a bunch of people that got together, made a microwave that sent text messages to the past, and the government wanted it. That sounds retarded. I'm sorry, not meant to be offensive. That sounds stupid.
Well, there's been worse things in anime.
Why describe it like that? That sounds dumb.
It's not very appealing.
But when Brian decided that we were all going to watch it, and we did watch it all at the same time, I said, screw it, I'll watch it. Very surprised.
Yeah, we all watched the first episode together, and Daniel fell asleep.
Yep.
I still watched it.
It's my favorite anime. You fell asleep.
You watched it with your eyes closed.
I experienced it
Subconsciously.
subconsciously, yes.
Whatever you say, Daniel. You know what kind of people didn't like the first episode? Schwanka and Dumb. I don't expect them to give it another chance. It's not their thing.
No, probably not.
Not a samurai.
Not enough Samurai Jack.
Not enough harem.
What?
Don't like harem?
Don't like Toradora.
Anyway. Alright, so I guess my favorite series would be Maoru Penguin Drum. And it has penguins, which is awesome. And it just has a little bit of everything, like drama, romance, comedy, and a bunch of crazy stuff happens.
Oh yeah, it's a really trippy show. Probably one of the trippiest I've seen this year.
If you get to know Brian, or at least the things that he likes, you realize he likes trippy anime.
I don't know if that's coincidence or not, but it just so... Yeah, it
There's
just
a
happens.
pattern there.
The
pretty
things
sure.
you made me watch this year, Brian, I liked most of them. But you're like, we'll watch Penguin Jump, we'll watch Baccano, we'll watch Dororo, we'll watch all this stuff.
We'll watch Yuri.
Fine, I'll do that soon. after I'm done watching the stuff for our secret top 10.
Yeah, I don't think there's a pattern to my likes.
Hey, did you see my anime list? What kind of pattern is that?
Saving the world.
No, don't worry. Well, my favorite is Code Geass. I don't know if you guys heard of it. I think it's pretty good.
No, please tell us more.
Enlighten me.
It's by Sunrise did it by the same guys that did Gundam. And the way I like to describe it is, imagine if a Gundam series had an intelligent plot going on. There you go. Some people like Gundam Wing was good and stuff. Yeah, but see, this is really it's not a story that has to focus on the fact that they have mechs. I love mechs. Who doesn't love mechs?
They're okay.
All right, Duke likes mechs. All right.
Get that out of the way. Clear that up.
Oh.
Right, but it's a really good plot. There's supernatural stuff going on. There's terrorism. It's very good, and I suggest you watch it. I made these guys watch it.
Just watch it right now.
Watch it right now. There's 2 seasons. I've watched both seasons, together 19 times. Not enough.
Oh, here's an idea. Just pull it up in another tab and just mute it and just have us talking.
Yeah, just have us talking. Oh god, that'd be horrible. Every time Lelouch starts going.
Quick, do Lelouch impression.
I'll do my Dark Flame Master impression instead.
It's all the same thing.
Yeah. Alright. Well, those are our favorites. We're all pretty good friends. We've watched each other's favorite anime. And,
Yeah, we have.
yeah.
More or less.
Well, come on.
More or less.
More or less. I don't know, what's an anime you really like that we haven't watched?
I haven't watched the Haruhi movie, so that's something.
Well, you watched the first series, that's what counts.
And the second series.
Oh yeah, and
It's
the
had my movie for a while now.
I know. I'll watch it eventually.
Eventually.
Don't worry, he'll watch it when we watch Whisper of the Heart.
Yeah. At the same time.
We're never gonna
Go
get
out
to
simultaneously.
We get too sidetracked.
We could live blog. It's really hard.
Live blog us watching it.
I don't know. I'm glad we didn't live vlog when we marathoned on Ohana.
That'd be funny.
That would have been great. Actually.
Dude, these people do not need to see a grown man cry.
Maybe they do. I don't know.
Do you guys really want to see a big fat white man crying watching anime? I don't think so.
So for those of you who don't know, the thing with Will is he gets very emotional.
You guys have no souls. That's the thing.
We get emotional,
You
just
were-
not to the same
When we watched
extent.
Wreck-It Ralph in the theaters, you're crying more than the kids around us.
That's pretty embarrassing.
That's because the kids haven't developed the emotion to understand everything that was going on.
What are you talking about?
I only cried 3 times. That's not a lot.
Only 3 times?
Only 3 times.
That's
I
3
saw-
times more than me.
The most I ever saw a kid cry was once.
In
Well,
your whole life.
No, those kids have no souls. We were in a room full
Your-
of Chucky dolls.
Your own sister was embarrassed to be with you.
Well, you know what? I'll embarrass her all I want. She's my sister. Just because she was embarrassed because there was a big fat man next to her watching Wreck-It Ralph crying while wearing his My Little Pony shirt. I was the weirdest person in that movie theater. When you're in a big group, you can always point out who the weirdest person was. It was me.
The one sobbing.
Dude, that was sad. You watched it, you know.
Yeah.
It was pretty
It is
sad. Yeah, it
But
had,
most Disney movies are sad.
it's got some sad moments, yeah.
We were talking about anime, weren't we, guys?
No.
No?
Wreck-It Ralph's kind of an anime.
It's got
It has
Japanese...
Sugar Rush.
Yeah, it's
I
got
want it to be a
Japanese
real
name.
racing game, dude. I would play that.
I
Mario Kart, it's like the same thing.
I think the Wreck-It Ralph, either the Wreck-It Ralph app or the Wreck-It Ralph game, lets you play Sugar Rush.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not exactly sure.
Isn't it the platforming one, though? Like the actual Sugar Rush game?
I think that's the main Wreck-It Ralph game. I'm not sure if they have like their own racing game in it.
Alright. They need to get on that. I also liked it. Like the way it looked in the world they created. All the
They
candy.
just platform with their go-karts, just jump around.
That totally makes sense. Oh, Daniel, you gonna IMDb it?
Don't look at me.
Don't worry, dude. Jack will never listen to this podcast. We won't get big enough.
You say that now.
We have like 1 million viewers like by tomorrow.
Like
Success.
Bernie or someone's gonna be listening to it and be like, "Dude, everyone knows you love IMDb, Jack. Everyone knows." Oh yeah, Daniel and I really like Rooster Teeth. We make Brian watch stuff sometimes.
Sometimes.
Dude, Rooster Teeth's good.
I just watch Rage Quit because it calms my nerves.
Rage Quit. No Luca No. Oh.
Oh man, there's a point where I watch No Look and No like on a daily basis.
It's good.
Good, they got some, yeah.
So yeah, we were talking about anime. Guys, other anime you like that you think you would put on the site? Because we have some anime reviews up, but obviously we don't have a lot. What's something coming up you really want to put out there?
Something we've seen already?
Something you've seen already that you're like, I need to review this so people know that they have to watch this. Or that they don't need to watch this because it sucks.
Depending of when this gets put up, I'm gonna do Anohana, so that might already be up when this podcast goes up. But yeah, that'll definitely be done soon.
Way to undersell the emotion in that anime, Brian.
It wasn't sad.
What? What? Are you telling me that you're really telling me that it wasn't sad?
Okay, fine, it wasn't depressing.
Stop talking. We're not having this conversation right now. We don't have time.
I thought it was pretty uplifting towards the at the end.
Yeah.
Maybe I couldn't see through the tears. If I wasn't watching it with 2 other people, I would have been crying a lot
Other
more.
men in the same room.
It was a very straight evening. All right, Daniel, how about you?
I'm not really sure what to do right now.
In terms of anime.
In terms of anime, I want to put out soon. I was thinking of doing a couple short ones. Can't remember the title, but there's an anime I saw that was like a short 5-10 minute anime. If I can find it right now.
There's something else you mentioned, Aratanaru Sekai.
Well, I haven't seen it yet, so I was thinking of covering that soon. And also the latest Makoto Shinkai movie, The Children Who Chase Lost Voices. I have that on DVD in my house, so I'll be reviewing that soon.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking about doing some depressing stuff. Like, for those of you guys who liked Code
Really?
Geass, from the maker of Code Geass, we have this thing called Shigofumi. I think you'd love it. It's
you bring that up like every single day.
well,
Swear to
because you
God.
guys won't watch
What
it.
time did you bring that up today?
It's October Sky meets To Catch a Predator.
What?
I don't know how else to describe that other part.
So you mean it's amazing?
Oh, it's pretty good, but there's no Chris Hansen. I wish there was some Chris Hansen. Oh, also meets Magical Girls.
Oh, okay.
Them,
Chris Hansen, the magical girl.
yeah.
It's on my to-watch list. I'll get to it eventually.
You say that all the time.
I mean,
Yes.
hey, I'll watch it too.
And I normally do.
Mhm.
Kind of.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna marathon it.
Oh, God.
All right. Also, because we're talking marathoning, last thing, Myself Yourself. You know you want to watch that.
Tragic Harem.
That was a coin flip away
See-
of being the marathon topic last time.
Yeah. See, they call it the Tragic Harem, but there's only like 2 girls, so you can't really call it that. Oh well. It's tragic in very, very interesting ways. Honestly, like, one day I was really bored. It was over the summer. And I was looking, Anime Season has this random anime button, and I kept clicking. And I got to Myself Yourself, and it was short, and I looked at it, and I said, hey, there's a semicolon in this. Let's just
That's
watch it.
awesome. Semicolons rock.
I
It
know.
must mean it's good.
If I got to Chaos Head, I probably would have watched that. But yeah, that's that. I don't know.
It's like Japanese roulette.
That's fun. Anime Ultimate needs a button like that.
No, but Anime Ultimate has that rockin' sidebar with all those comments.
Neji's dead. Oh, spoilers.
Neji's dad, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next category. Comics. Does anyone care but me? Nope.
Garfield.
Nope.
I like Garfield. Garfield's my favorite comic.
Good job, Daniel.
I don't read comics very much.
Exactly. So, comics is mainly going to be me. Anyone who cares about comics and looks at them on our site will notice that only I am posting them. Cosplay 13. I have a goal to read at least the first volume of everything from the New 52. That's gonna take a while. But I mainly like DC. DC is very good. A lot of people like Marvel. Be it like from new or the old, I don't care. I'm not one of those people that say you didn't read the comics before, you only like the movies. Fuck you, man. You don't know shit. You know, if you like things, you like things. You know. But yeah, expect a lot of DC stuff. Unless someone specifically requests Marvel, I'm probably not going to do it because it's going to take a while to get through all the DC stuff I want to get to. So that's that. I'm not going to spend too much time on comics because that's mainly me.
So
It's only there because I thought it should be there.
So should we just retitle our comics category as just DC?
Will section.
We'll say there's non-DC stuff like Elephant Men. That's not associated with DC.
Oh,
Or
right.
that. There's some other stuff that's very adult. We'll get to that later. I might even have to put like a thing. You know, you may want to be 18 to read this.
The kids out there
Stop.
should not be on this website.
Kids technically shouldn't even be on Mahou Tofu.
There's some very adult things like Chinibio.
How would
How's
not
that adult?
How the heck?
That is not an 18 and older affair.
I mean, if I post like a Shigufumi review, that's kind of adult. On to the next category because, like I said, comics. That's me. I can't talk about myself too long. On manga, I plan to probably do a review of Bitter Virgin. That could be kind of adult. Kids might not want to know about that.
No, that sounds like something you've given.
Something about your taste and stuff. I'm questioning.
I just
and I
want
bet they are too.
I'm just putting extreme stuff in there. If you look at the other manga stuff, I posted a review of Ice Shield. Ice Shield doesn't fit that. Guys, girls, people who don't like sports manga, don't read Ice Shield. Only read it if you really like sports manga. Because I know people that are just football fans that hate it. And being a football fan should not be a reason for liking it. I don't know, guys, manga. Brian, do you read manga?
The only thing I really read is The World God Only Knows. And yeah, I could probably do a review of that.
That's good.
There's a couple of lesser known titles I've been reading, like Amoide Emanon, which was surprisingly good. It's a short one-shot story.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do a review on that. One of the less known titles. And well, I read a lot of shoujo. It's something you guys are gonna find out about me. That's like my guilty pleasure, shoujo and josei. So don't judge.
Daniel, anyone on our site shouldn't really be judging anyone. Sorry.
This is a safe zone. We don't have to worry about anyone judging us.
Yeah, no one's gonna give us inflammatory comments on the site, right, guys?
Right?
Please.
Guys?
When it comes to manga, I read a lot of stuff like that, but you'll also see, I guess, more mainstream stuff. I have a problem with Shonen Jump. We have a love-hate relationship. And you're gonna see things like, if you read the Double Arts review, how I hate that they got rid of stuff that I thought had potential. When they keep stuff like the deteriorating Naruto and Bleach around, they were so good in the beginning, and look at them now. I swear to God, it's like that kid you went to high school with that got a bunch of A's and stuff, but then dropped out of college, and now he's homeless.
It's just embarrassing.
That's Bleach. That's Naruto.
It's like, what happened to that potential, man?
Why are you doing
What
this?
are you doing this, man?
Oh yeah, you'll see One Piece eventually. I'm a big One Piece fan. I heard I'm the only One Piece fan in the world.
Yeah, that's weird. You are the One Piece.
No, yeah, most people like One Piece. I do this thing where I do impressions, like for episodes and volumes and stuff. By the time I get through everything in One Piece, it's gonna take up most of the blog. It's gonna become a One Piece blog.
It's gonna be One Piece of Tofu.
Yeah, we're gonna change the name. We're gonna put a straw hat on that icon.
Awesome.
Oh,
it's just gonna be Luffy.
Luffy with a blue background.
That'll do.
I don't know. Probably one of the more, I guess, spread out in terms of we're all going to be doing posts in it categories is going to be movies. That's the next one.
We all watch movies. Kind of.
I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, Daniel doesn't.
Daniel hates movies.
Yeah, Daniel's too good for watching movies.
Yeah.
Makes movies.
Daniel didn't watch Finding Nemo. We had to force Daniel to watch Incredibles this year.
I watched it. A little bit.
What kind of cinema major doesn't watch Pixar movies?
It was
Daniel?
on ABC Family, and I would watch it every now and then.
What's with you and not watching Pixar movies?
What do you mean not watching? I like Pixar movies. It's just the ones before I was conscious of myself, I didn't watch.
So, The Incredibles was before you were conscious of yourself.
Anything before middle school, I wasn't really conscious of.
Sure, Daniel. Whatever you say.
So, I mean, like, I've seen it. It's not like I've been completely avoiding it.
You avoided Incredibles until Ashley and I made you watch it.
I didn't avoid it.
You wanted to watch The Dark Knight Rises again. We were like, no, we're watching Incredibles. We already saw The Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises is good.
Incredibles
is good.
Well, I know it's good now.
Yeah.
Thanks to...
Exactly. Don't go saying, oh, watch that shit. No, you didn't. You were forced to watch that.
I was not forced. I could have walked out of the room.
You would have walked out of the room. You would have walked out of the room during a Pixar movie. And the third highest rated on Rotten Tomatoes.
I wouldn't have walked out during the movie. I walked out before it plays.
We would have watched it. We like Incredibles. You can sit outside not enjoying the greatness that Pixar has given you.
Alright.
Pixar movies are not a right, Daniel. They're a privilege, and you have to live up to it by watching.
They pay you to say that?
No,
Yes.
I pay them.
That is true.
I do pay
That is
them.
very true.
Watch Finding Nemo, damn it.
I will.
Okay. So yeah, don't expect a Finding Nemo review out of Daniel. He's never gonna watch it. Yeah. Movies though. We were talking about movies.
Our favorite movies?
What's your favorite movie that's so... What is a movie that you really like that you think most people have not watched? Anything like that?
Not off the top of my head.
Cloud Atlas?
Yeah, because it did horrible in box office.
Mm.
Which is unfortunate. You know, it's one of those movies that flops at the box office but gets really good reviews.
Right.
You know?
Right.
It also gets bad reviews too.
Yeah.
It's pretty divisive among people.
Yeah. It's kind of like... I don't want to say it's like Lincoln in that sense, but it's like Lincoln in the sense that no one's watching it.
Right.
More people are watching Lincoln than Cloud Atlas, though.
Surprisingly.
And I didn't watch Lincoln. I need to watch that.
I kind of want to watch it too.
hmm I mean, first off, it's American history, and not to be biased, but American history is pretty cool. You know?
It's alright.
I like it. And, guys, Lincoln gets shot at the end.
Oh,
If someone says that's a
Dude,
spoiler,
spoiler.
I'm coming to your
Spoiler
house
alert. We need
and
to-
I'm beating you
I
up.
can't watch this movie
we
anymore.
need to censor that
This
part.
is history that happened.
Cut. Brian.
It happened in the 1800s. I'm
Brian.
going to come
Alright,
beat
cut
you
that
we're
up.
cutting it.
Cut it out.
Alright.
If you guys cut that out, I'm beating you up. I'm taking Brian and I'm beating Daniel with him. I'm talking to you guys. I'm going to take Daniel. I'm going to put it on YouTube. You're going to watch as I beat them with each other.
It's gonna be
Alright.
the first video on our channel.
All right, but that's recent stuff, I guess. In terms of stuff, you know, it's not a good movie, but it's a funny movie. It's a romantic comedy. You guys should watch Fever Pitch. It's got Jimmy Fallon and Drew Barrymore, and Jimmy Fallon really likes the Red Sox, and it's so much that it takes away from his ability to operate in normal society, and Drew Barrymore likes him. So that's the romantic comedy.
Do they end up together?
I'm not gonna spoil it.
That's a yes.
For all you know,
Or no.
For all you know, she kills him in cold blood.
Sounds like a good ending.
School day's ending.
I love those romantic comedies.
Oh, those call.
Oh, no, don't go there, Brian. We said nothing offensive.
Nothing offensive, okay.
We were about to get really offensive. Okay, dodge the bullet. Go dodge the bullet, guys. Okay, anything else? If you don't know, like, obscure movies, like popular movies, what's something that everyone should have watched, and if you didn't watch it, you have to go out right now and watch it?
Moonrise Kingdom. Saw that over the summer.
Moonrise Kingdom's really good, dude.
Did we all see it?
Brian, did you watch Moonrise Kingdom?
I did not.
Brian,
Actually.
you need to get on that.
Surprising.
You need to go watch that. Moonrise Kingdom is great. I haven't seen... It has such a good cast for, like, being an independent movie. And those child actors were pretty damn good.
I could have sworn you watched it with us. Well, I mean, well, me and Will went in different groups, but I could have sworn you...
Probably someone else who looks like me.
You were with Austin.
I
No.
was with Austin.
Yeah. Racist.
Yeah,
Pig
you
and Austin
racist.
Bryan look alike.
Racist.
Gosh. Oh, no, that was a good one that came out this year.
Who was in that movie?
Who was in
It
that
was like
movie?
Bruce Willis, Ed Norton, Who else? Bill Murray was in
Bill
it.
Murray was in it.
It had quite the ensemble cast
Yeah.
for an independent movie.
A love story at camp.
An awkward love story, which, I mean, when you're young at that age, it's...
All love is awkward.
All love is, yeah.
Love is still awkward.
It's not perfect on the first try,
Good point. Love is awkward any age.
Oh well. Other stuff that came out. Expect to have a very mixed review on the Green Lantern from me. I've officially seen the Green Lantern movie 5 times at this point because I really want to let it all sink in. The Green Lantern is my favorite superhero, and what these people did to that movie will have a very lasting effect on me. I can't get into it now. I'm going to take up all our time.
Wasn't the Green Lantern voted last year as the #1 something of all movies of 2011?
Best.
The number one reason for me to find Ryan Reynolds and
Shake his hand.
Oh, I'd shake his hand, all right. No, I blame the writers and the director
And the
and the
actors.
animators and the actors and DC.
And the Green Lantern himself.
Yeah.
Is there anything about the movie you did like?
The way they did Oa. See, the thing I hated most about the movie was that they did a really good job, like making Oa and like the alien lanterns and stuff, and they spent like 5 minutes there. They didn't really utilize the whole part of their Guardians of the Universe. They have this infinite power source kind of deal. Do more of that. I don't need to see Ryan Reynolds doing all of that Ryan Reynolds bullshit. You know, I didn't like him as a cast for the Green Lantern. I mean, there still could have been worse.
Yes.
I can't think of anyone.
Someone said, like, his whole training on Oa took, like, maybe 10 minutes before he quit.
Yeah, the thing is, you don't make a world like that and do that, and you don't try to build up Sinestro going bad by, like, 3 times in the movie having him walk up saying, "We need to use the other power," and they're saying no, and he walks away like, eh. I'm like, he did that like 3 times, and that was essentially that was him going bad. That was his whole character development. And I'm like, bullshit. You can't have someone as important as Sinestro developed like that.
Yeah, I had a big problem with that post-credit sequence where, spoiler alert, where he basically puts on the yellow, is it the yellow ring?
Fear, yeah.
The fear ring, and then implies that he, goes bad. But there was no build-up to that, like Will said. I mean, like, there are a few scenes where he seemed to, like, oh, we gotta use that power, and then everyone was like, no, we can't use it. Why am I using the same voice as you?
Because it's accurate to how dumb it was. I hated it. Why would you do that? They had these good elements. They had really good elements to the Green Lantern. They were like, here's a taste. Fuck you. Here's some bullshit.
More like that sequence with Sinestro at the very end was like a throwaway thing. Like, they literally threw that in to try and build up interest for a sequel.
I'm not interested in a sequel. I'm being a hypocrite. I'm going to go watch it regardless.
You watch it again.
Yeah, on Blu-ray?
I just have so many problems. I'm probably going to get on Blu-ray. I have so many problems with it, and it goes up to the root. DC, they do not know how to handle themselves. If you watch Teen Titans, you know about how horribly they ended that series. It was a great series. Fuck you, DC.
Young Justice?
Let's not get into Young Justice and the hiatuses that are longer than the actual series, okay? DC and I are in a love-hate relationship.
Like Shonen Jump?
Like Shonen Jump. Although I love the stuff from DC more, and I feel more hate for them, so it's more extreme. If I saw the people in charge of scheduling stuff for DC and everything like that, Daniel, I'm going to take you and throw you at them.
Are you just alternating between me and Brian? Like,
We
which
have
one's
different
going to be the
uses.
battering ram?
Human weapons, dude. Beat this motherfucker with another motherfucker. You never seen that meme? It's funny. I would do it. You guys are tiny. I could throw you at people.
Kill 2 motherfuckers with 1 motherfucker.
Exactly. What, are you looking it up right now?
Nope.
No. Lying. Oh. But yeah, the Green Lantern movie thing, last thing on the Green Lantern movie, what it did do was, I like gritty reboots. They're nice. Dark Knight trilogy was good and stuff. But they're starting to do this thing where every single comic remake has to be a gritty reboot, and they're kind of taking away from what, like, made comics what they were. And the reason I was really disappointed with the Green Lantern was that they essentially had this whole thing where they were utilizing more of a comic style, like old school comic style, but then they fucked it up. And now it's going to deter even more from using the classic comic style, because when they decided not to go New Age, they failed. And it's just going to be that because people aren't adventurous enough when it comes to directing and writing.
You know, you could say
that
gritty reboot theme, that applies to remakes and movies too.
Yeah, in general.
It's been happening a lot lately. I feel like one of the big things that set it off was Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
And now just a lot of people think every superhero movie after that has to be gritty, has to be dark.
No one likes bright and happy stuff anymore.
Apparently not.
Apparently it's not realistic enough or something.
And I mean, it's gotta apply to the source material. You can't just have everything gritty. I mean, Batman was a pretty dark character to begin with. And you can't just throw that on to, like, I don't know, some other movie.
What? Now the Flash constantly has to fight the Reverse Flash? When am I getting this in Flash versus Captain Boomerang? I missed that.
Captain Boomerang?
That was a good... I think it's Captain Boomerang. I don't know. Maybe it's Commander Boomerang. I don't know. He uses boomerangs, okay? It's cool. It's not as stupid as it sounds, I swear. But I bet you if they do a Flash movie, he's got to fight the Reverse Flash or something, where the Reverse Flash comes back and tries to kill his family or something, because they're going to have to do gritty stuff. He can't have his nice, quirky villains.
Well, you better go talk to DC about this. Pitch them your ideas.
It's not called talking to DC, it's called Will holds him at gunpoint.
It's called Will taking another motherfucker to beat another motherfucker.
Yep. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I can't keep doing this. I'm going to rant and rave forever. So, if we're doing movies, TV, what do you guys like to watch on TV?
Travel Channel, Food Network.
Brian, you do a review of Man vs. Food? Talk about why that guy sucks at challenges?
Yeah, he does. The places he goes to, it's awesome.
Does he ever finish anything?
Sometimes, but when he does, it's not even accomplished. Like, listen, I am fat. That's a true statement. But, obviously, just because you're fat doesn't mean you can eat, like, challenges for food. Like, there's no way I can eat 7 pounds of anything. I mean, sometimes I struggle with a 1 pound burger. Just because, like, I can't have that much burger at once. But there are quite a few challenges there that I could do. Like, and it just... When he feels so accomplished because he drinks, like, 5 milkshakes. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? 5 milkshakes? You know how many times my dad accidentally drank, like, 4 milkshakes? He has diabetes, though. Guys, don't drink 4 milkshakes. My dad has type 2 diabetes.
Don't drink 4 milkshakes when you have diabetes.
Don't drink 4 milkshakes ever. All the milkshakes are delicious.
They are.
Yeah, dude.
Have you tried the new milkshake at Denny's? The Hobbit themed one?
I don't think I've ever really drank milkshakes before.
Really? Ever?
Rarely. Like
Brian,
maybe once
you can't say
once
you've
or
never
twice.
had a
Once or
milkshake.
twice.
You live in America. You've had to have tried it once.
Yeah. I never really get it. But I know they're good.
They are good.
We should go try out the Hobbit team menu again before it leaves.
I know.
It's pretty
I
good.
have no idea how long it's going to...
Like grass and berries or something. I don't know what hobbits eat. I've only read the book once.
Dude, they have pretty good. They brought back the skillets with like brisket and stuff inside, potatoes.
They
and
have
cheese.
like pot roast or something.
They have like these red velvet cake puppies with like Sunday.
Pancake hush puppies or something like that.
They
They're
don't
really good.
Hobbits don't eat red velvet.
I eat red velvet.
You're not a hobbit.
So?
You're probably the furthest thing from a hobbit.
I'm not even that tall.
You have shoes.
Oh, that's true. I do wear shoes. You wear shoes too!
You're right.
You got me.
Dung doesn't wear shoes.
Oh, we found the hobbit. I'm gonna out him.
He's too tall though.
We found him.
You're right. He's too skinny to be a hobbit.
He doesn't eat enough.
He doesn't eat meat.
He doesn't?
Or he doesn't like to eat meat.
Yeah, he only eats meat sometimes.
So is he a vegetarian?
Nah, he just likes...
He's
he
just
prefers-
confused. That's what he is. Doesn't
Who
know
doesn't
what he
eat
wants.
meat? My God, meat's so delicious.
Meat is delicious.
Mmm.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dinner?
when was the last time we ate? Oh wow, that was actually like 4 hours ago.
4 hours ago.
Oh, I guess we gotta eat.
Dude, that tri-tip sandwich is pretty good. It was very meaty.
That's a good word to describe something.
Meaty. Dude, that's the best way to describe food. If someone's like, man, you should have this sandwich, it's really meaty, I'd be like, where's that, man?
Meaty can be used to describe a lot of things, even not food.
Let's not get into that.
Don't go there, Brian.
Books can be meaty.
I've never used meaty to describe a book.
Why
Well,
would you
maybe you should.
Add some more flavor to your language.
While you're in school reading a textbook, this book's pretty meaty. I think I'll read some more.
Alright, I'll be sure to say that.
Oh yeah. Also, I'm not just gonna do back on television because that's what we're talking about.
Meaty television.
Media television. Although it may look like I'm just doing superhero stuff, I mean, I reviewed Incredibles for movies.
But you've also done Go On.
I've also done Go On, which is fantastic, guys.
Matthew Perry's the best superhero.
Dude, you guys have to realize that Matthew Perry is a fantastic actor who carried Friends.
He's a fantastic human being.
We just should all appreciate that he's alive. Brian and I think Matthew Perry's a good actor.
Matthew Perry's our Lord and Savior.
Thank the Lord for
Thank the
Matthew
Perry.
Matthew Perry's gonna get together with this cat and save the world.
Thank you, Matthew Perry, for the Lord.
But yeah, I'm gonna be throwing out a review of Young Justice soon. You guys should definitely watch that.
I'll be sure to.
Expect Teen Titans eventually. You guys should have watched that. These guys watched Teen Titans.
Yes.
But also, last thing, and obviously I don't only do animated stuff. I did Go On. Expect a Kim Possible review. It's gonna be good.
Go Go Power
You
Rangers!
texted me what's the sitch today.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, when I told you when you were going to work, and I was like, "Hey, you're gonna be busy after work," and you're like, "What's the sitch?"
Oh, I was probably just not paying attention.
You knew.
Subconsciously.
You were channeling your inner Kim Possible. No,
Subconsciously.
you were channeling your inner Kim Possible. Yeah. That series ended in a very funny way.
I mean, if you're a little darker, you could be like Wade.
A little darker. Dude, do you understand how white I am?
Alright, Dan, you can be Kim and I'll be Ron. No,
Who's gonna be Rufus?
I'll be Rufus and Ron.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Who gets to be Monique?
Which lucky person is that? I'll be Rufus, Ron, and Monique.
Got it. Brian, the multi-talented actor.
Yeah.
Alright, what are you guys, what are you gonna talk about on television?
I
Besides,
already
you
I
can
don't
talk
watch
about
enough. I don't watch enough television.
You watch some things.
Not currently.
Breaking Bad.
Well, I'm not even up to date with that.
Did you watch the first season?
Yeah,
You can review the first season.
I could.
I mean, I'm not going to review the whole Young Justice now. It's not over. I'm going to review the first season first.
Well, I was thinking of doing How I Met Your Mother if I can catch up. I'm still on season 3.
Dude, they're in season 8.
I know they're in season 8. Don't remind me. I got like 5 months left before the
That's a
8th
season
season
of-
You didn't even find out that
ends.
Ted's, the mom, is actually Marshall. He leaves Lily and they're gay and they adopt children. That's what happens.
So they just call Marshall Mom?
Yeah, because Marshall all starts with them, so.
Mom Shul.
Plus, wasn't it obvious that Marshall would be cooking for the children? He had to teach them how to eat meat, unlike Ted.
Man, that'd be the greatest plot twist.
Dude, that'd be great. Ted's actually gay.
How many
He decides
people
to
would
adopt children.
riot and
Dude, don't riot. It's
Cheer.
perfectly fine to be gay.
Cheer.
cheer?
I'd be like, whoo, finally makes sense.
Thank God, the world makes sense now.
After 8 years.
Oh, well, it's coming to an end soon. You really need to get on that, dude.
I am.
You're gonna see spoilers everywhere.
I'm trying to avoid those.
Don't go on Tumblr ever.
Oh, there's tons.
Dude,
Can't
I could
wait.
tell you what happens in so many series I've never even watched because of Tumblr.
Yeah, Tumblr is just a cesspool of spoilers.
You follow these people, you have a choice.
You know what you're getting yourself into.
You follow me.
Exactly.
Does anyone here watch The Walking Dead?
No, but I'm reading the graphic novels.
Dustin and Brian do.
No, because yeah, there's also a lot of spoilers for the current season, and I left off at the second season, so that's been something. I've
Did
been
all
trying
the
to
chapters of the game come out on disc yet?
avoid. Yes, it just came out a few weeks ago.
Do they have it at
actually.
GameStop?
They should.
You
I
work
think
there.
it's only available for the 360 and the PS3.
How much is it?
I think it's $39. It's either $29.99 or $39.99.
Alright, because
I can check right now.
I want to pick it up after Christmas because I don't want to go out tomorrow. We're recording this on Christmas Eve, by the way.
And nice. Now we can ride our segue into video games.
Oh, perfect. I wasn't thinking about that.
Speaking of the Walking Dead video game for the
Speaking
Xbox
of riding my
360
segue.
and the PS3.
Yeah, video games. That might be our media section moving forward. We all do play video games.
We all do, yes.
I haven't posted in video games yet.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Who has to focus his time on comics? Who is the only one who did a manga review? Who did most of the anime reviews? You know, who's the only one posting in television? Who already posted in movies and knew he didn't have to? Guys, where's your diversity, huh? Why aren't you mediating up the site? I'm not even using that word properly. I don't care.
It's $29.99. Sorry to cut you off.
It's okay. I asked a question. But yeah, if you guys want me to post some video games, you guys post somewhere else so I don't have to beef up all these sections.
No, I'm just gonna keep posting video games.
Brian.
It's a safe area for me.
Yeah.
Safe. So you guys, you're doing like Halo 4 next and stuff. I've got to keep posting the other things. I'll post comics.
I should try to post like a review of a recent game for once.
What recent games have you played?
Pokemon Black and White 2.
You can review that. You can talk about the differences between Black and White 2.
I could, I guess. Not much. I'll say that right now.
Oh,
Huh, very confusing. There's actually another Walking Dead game that has the exact same title, but it's not by the same developer.
I'm gonna go ask you confusing questions about that at work.
Well, because apparently the other one is the more, it's like the, what, point and click? Is it a point and click adventure?
Yes.
Yeah, that one's by Telltale. And the other Walking Dead game that's coming out this month is a first-person shooter.
When does it come out?
It comes out New Year's Eve.
I'm gonna come on New Year's Eve and buy both.
Buy both?
Buy the point and click adventure. Those are awesome.
Dude, the point and click adventure is great because that's the one that's been coming out in chapters, and people have been really liking it. People said they cried at the end. I'm gonna be crying.
I heard it's really emotional. You like what's the character's name? Do you know anything about this game?
Yeah, I know very little about the game. I just know that it exists.
I heard like most of the sad parts involve like this girl named Clementine, who I'm assuming is the little girl that accompanies the main character. Yeah. And I've heard about grown men crying. So, Will?
She has to die. You just know.
Dude, don't say that!
There's no way a character like that can survive.
Not gonna make it to the last chapter.
What if there's a guy with a pregnant wife? Can't he die first?
You're right.
They always get to die. Alright.
What else have you guys been playing lately?
Oh my god, have I even been playing video games lately?
Super Mario Sunshine, you just beat it.
Oh yeah, I replayed Super Mario Sunshine. Whoop-de-doo.
Congratulations.
Oh, and I replayed Kirby 64 and got 100% on that.
Oh yeah, I was there.
We were witnesses to both of those.
And that it?
For me?
Yeah,
for you?
Pretty much.
I've been playing Theatrhythm, which it's a game on 3DS. It takes the stuff like songs from the various Final Fantasies, and you get to play them in a rhythm game style. And they have 3 distinct different styles. It's really good. And I was like, yeah, I'm totally going to review this. Until I realized that getting through all the collectibles and stuff is going to take me so many hours. It's going to be like real Final Fantasy game hours.
Pretty much, yeah.
My god. There's that. I'm replaying Cubivore and Psychonauts right now. You guys are going to see a Let's Play of one of those two. I'm going to figure it out. Probably Cubivore. Psychonauts has so many cutscenes, I got to figure out how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But another recent game, I guess last one I'm going to talk about, Sleeping Dogs.
Alright.
For those of you that don't know about it, it's like you have the Grand Theft Auto engine, and you're an undercover cop in Hong Kong trying to bust up like the triads. It's really good. Like imagine if Grand Theft Auto had a coherent story. There you go. And I guess it's because of that I really enjoyed the game. I've played the Grand Theft Auto games, and it was fun. I'm not actually that big of a fan of open world. Like I enjoy having more of a focus. Like this is where I'm going. Not to the point where they're like, here's the yellow brick road, follow it. But you know what I mean. I don't want there to be so many options that I could get lost for hours and not know what the fuck I'm supposed to do next.
Right.
But you know, when you get something nice like what they have going on in Sleeping Dogs, it's pretty good. And that's pretty much what I'm playing right now.
How far have you gotten in that game?
I'm about halfway through the story.
About halfway?
Yeah, it's gonna take me a little bit because obviously everyone's back from college and stuff, and we're hanging out, so I don't have a lot of time to play video games. You guys are cutting into my video game time.
Sorry, Will.
Sorry, it's not good enough. All right, what about you, Daniel?
Well, since now I'm done with finals and all that, I was gonna play more Halo 4 multiplayer, which I actually do really enjoy. I mean, some, I guess, Halo purists like the multiplayer in Halo 3 more, which I guess is a little more classical. But I don't know, it's Halo 4 is fun.
It's not that it's not fun. It's just I don't need Call of Duty again.
Well, it's not that similar to Call of Duty. Yeah.
We have loadouts. We have sprint.
Well, I guess.
What else, Daniel? What else makes it not Call of Duty? other than what it looks like.
It's Halo. You got like Master Chiefs running around.
Master Chiefs with loadouts and sprint.
Well, they got. You can't die immediately from like a one shot to the head from a pistol, unless your shields are down.
SWAT.
Well.
I like SWAT, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just I miss the whole in Halo 3. You have those fights at the sword room, and it's just without such a heavy focus on finding the good weapons and centralizing around it. You're losing an element. You're losing an element in the game.
I guess that's something I don't like. That the fact that you can't just look for the weapons on the map. Like you kind of just start with them.
And like you have to level up to unlock certain weapons and stuff. And that's one of the things I like about Call of Duty. Like you'll get in a lobby with really high level people, and they'll have guns that actually do things.
Yeah,
and then you're just helpless.
You start out with the basic assault rifle and pistol, and that puts you at a significant disadvantage, especially when you're playing with way more experienced people with better loadouts.
Mm-hmm. And I guess it's not so as big of a problem in Halo as it is in Call of Duty, because you can get like the DMR and the battle rifle pretty early on, which is honestly I don't ever see myself using anything besides the DMR or battle rifle.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just I miss. It's not that I don't like Halo 4 multiplayer. I do like it. I prefer it over Reach. I do enjoy it. It's just I can't say always, because obviously there's more Halo coming out. But to this point, I still enjoy the Halo 3 multiplayer the best.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I kind of missed that whole era of Halo 3 multiplayer because I didn't really have Xbox Live at that point in time when it first came out. So, I mean, I played it a few times, but I never really got into multiplayer back when Halo 3 was out. So by the time I actually jumped on and played online multiplayer more, I was already in the whole Halo Reach era.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's why that's my whole mindset about Halo 4 multiplayer.
Yeah. When Halo 3 was out, and Halo 3 was still a big thing, like, and this was still when Reach came out, like, Halo 3 was still the most played Halo multiplayer when Reach and everything was out. It's just recently with Halo 4 coming out that it's not. But I would go over and we have Halo parties with, like, Andrew and the guys, and just spend hours playing Halo 3 multiplayer. It was just really fun. And those are, like, my fondest Halo memories.
Right.
And it's always going to have a special place, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It was a really good multiplayer experience. Like, you know, man, other than the sword fights, there'd be times when we'd get into the one stage where there was an elephant. One person would drive the elephant like an idiot. There's no reason to drive it. And be like, let's control this elephant and see what happens.
The convoy?
The convoy, man. You remember that, Brian.
I do.
You remember the convoy. It's just, there's just so many parts of it that just Halo 4 hasn't lived up to yet to me. And like I said, it's not that I don't like it. I'm a little agitated that I'm seeing Call of Duty in it again. It's not like I do like Call of Duty multiplayer. It's not that I hate it. It's just I don't need to see more Call of Duty in Halo.
Fair enough.
Do you guys want to talk about favorite video games?
Oh,
of
God.
all time?
Yes.
Oh.
Psychonauts. I love Psychonauts. Daniel. Alright, so in middle school.
What?
And it started in middle school. Daniel likes to do this thing where he suggests I read, watch, buy stuff, play stuff, and then he won't experience it himself. He'll just make sure I know about it.
It's not like I won't, it's just I don't get the opportunity to.
Dude, Psychonauts... Well, I'm glad you recommended Psychonauts to me. It's just, borrow Psychonauts, dude.
I will.
To play it. Because, for those of you that don't know what Psychonauts is, it's a game that came out for the Xbox. It's also out on PS2. It's from Double Fine, and it did horribly in terms of, like, selling. Like, no one bought that. Which is unfortunate, because it was a really well-made game. Fragger on Rooster Teeth, he did this retro throwback thing where he's talking about it, and I agree with him when he says the mailman level. No, I'm sorry, the milkman level is one of like the best world level designs I've ever like played through, and it's just there were so many great elements to it that people didn't experience, and you should really go out and try it. And if you're like, oh, I don't have an Xbox or PS2, you can get it on Steam or the App Store. People re-release it through download because of how popular it is post-release. Cult followings are great, but cult followings don't really help your pocketbook. So there's that.
Hey, at least I have good taste.
Sure, Dan.
I do.
Yeah.
I just don't experience it firsthand.
All right. Psychonauts, by the way, I didn't actually talk about what it's about.
You did not. You talked about a milkman.
It's a nice little adventure game where like you're at a summer camp for psychics, like kids that want to become psychonauts, which is I guess like the
Like
secret
astronauts, but with psychics.
No, the
With
secret
psychos.
the secret agency / police force that deals with being psychics, and you're this kid and you're trying to do that, but then bad stuff happens at the camp, and you got to save it. So yeah, that's that. How about Daniel? Favorite video game?
I have a hard time picking favorite video games. I guess in probably Metal Gear Solid or Halo. One of those.
Okay then.
The first Metal Gear?
I don't know. It's hard for me to pick. I like the first and the third ones. Maybe the first one because that was one of the. Well, it was the first Metal Gear Solid I ever played, but it was a really enjoyable experience for me.
So I guess for me, my favorite game of all time, if I had to choose one, would probably be Chrono Trigger. I'm a huge JRPG fan, and like I'm used to playing old games. I don't really play new games that much. The newest console I have is the Nintendo DS I got back in 2007. So that gives you an idea of what games I've played. But yeah, Chrono Trigger is just a really good JRPG. It just does everything right.
Alright. You could always like borrow my Wii or something, dude.
Yeah. I've actually played a couple of Wii games without actually owning one.
Brawl.
Brawl.
Oh god, we can't do a Let's Play of Brawl.
It's too heated. This shit's got me heated.
Dude, you know how intense it gets when you and I are sitting there and I'm like, I gotta regroup?
we just do a co-op of like the adventure mode.
Maybe we could do that. Let's play Pokemon Online Challenge Cup.
That's a thing that's gonna happen.
You're gonna see Brian and I play with... We're gonna get walled to death. Someone's gonna have a Ghastly and no one's gonna be able to hit it.
Just be rocking.
I'm gonna get like a Giratina. Oh, with like return, frustration,
Swagger.
everything has swagger. He's got Gengar with stab toxic. Watch out for that.
Fun times to be had soon.
Oh yeah, that on like Let's Plays. What do you guys think about the first Let's Play group? 3 of us. What are we thinking about doing?
I vote for Mario Party and 64.
A lot of Mario stuff's going up there. I brought Mario Golf, the Toadstool Tour for GameCube, just in case something goes wrong with the cartridge as a backup.
Yeah, I didn't really bring anything that I want to try for our Let's Play.
Yeah, it has to be 3 of us, you know. It can't be a 2-player game.
I mean, we could do a 2-player game.
But 3 for maximum fun and hilarity.
Yeah.
Especially for something we've never played before.
Yeah. I've never played Mario Golf, so...
I haven't either.
I've barely played real golf. Actually, I don't think any of us have played real golf.
I have.
Really?
Yeah.
I took a golf class at CCC once, like over the summer back in high school. I never want to play golf again. Like, I learned how to do it. My body, like, I naturally do not want to stay in, like, a golfing position. It's just something I don't want to do.
I think
neck down, elbow straight,
I think I pulled my shoulder the first time I went golfing with my dad.
follow through.
Oh, well, let's play some real sports.
Golf.
Shh.
You know,
Chess.
just invent our own sport. Like,
Ultimate chess.
What's ultimate chess?
You don't want to know.
I can't handle it.
This shit's too heated.
Get that 3-person chess.
Multiple levels of chess.
50 Shades of Chess.
50 Shades of Chest.
God.
We've got our books lined up, book titles already.
One day, 50 Shades of Grey is not going to be a thing, and the world's going to be a better place.
that day will be soon, I hope.
Just one. The world only needs one shade of gray.
Yeah, that's 49 too many.
Just nice black.
Oh well. Guys, things... I don't know. That's all the categories, I guess.
All right.
Anything else you want to talk about? Things I got for chest.
My chest is too hairy.
Yours?
Yes. We can have a special video of that.
God, I don't want to see that.
No one wants to see that, I'm sure.
Let's play.
It's just gonna be like my treasure chest. I open it up and see me inside.
What?
What? This got on too long. Alright, so we decided that we're going to do Mario Party. Let's play. We're going to try it.
Yes, we should do it now.
Right
Alright.
now.
We got to get on that. See you guys.
Alright, bye guys.
Alright, bye. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Yeah, that goes at the end.
Yeah, Daniel, that's how you open a podcast! Bye.
Bye.